The bomb, Robert Thompson, and the shooter, Tony.
Mikey, it looks like the original West Side players have heard enough of it. They're heading straight to the ring. Going to get things started off quick, fast, and in a hurry. And this looks like a handicap match tonight. Boyce LeGrande versus the original West Side players. And quickly, Boyce LeGrande takes it to the players and sends them out of the ring packing.
Right now, Boyce has the advantage, but he cannot keep this up. The West Side players are too mean, too tough. No man by himself can take on the original West Side players.
APW fans have a few choice words here for the original West Side players. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they're talking to the original West Side players manager, the Mac Daddy, Jimmy Ripp. I'm not sure exactly what they're saying there. I'm sure it'll come through here in just a minute. Boyce LeGrande's always been an APW fan favorite, and he's from here in Vallejo, and the fans here just love him to death. And now the original West Side players, the shooter Tony Jones makes his way into the ring. A few punches and forearms from Boyce LeGrande, shoots him into the corner, right into the face of the Brown Bomber Robert Thompson. Forearm to the face, forearm to the face. Backs Thompson up into the ropes, shoots him across the ring, jump spinning heel kick. Great momentum, great start to the match for Boyce LeGrande.
He's beating all odds right now, Joseph Lee, but I have a question for you. Will we see Xtacy in this match? Will she stand up in that corner and accept a tag?
You never know. You never know exactly what will happen at an APW event, but just as sure as grits or groceries, something big's going to happen here tonight. I can guarantee you. Boyce LeGrande's still on top here. He's still got the momentum. Looks like the Mac Daddy wants a little. He's got a few words there for Boyce LeGrande. I'm not sure exactly what he's saying. Oh, big super kick right to the face of the Mac Daddy, and down he goes outside of the ring. The original West Side players trying to regroup. There he goes. Boyce LeGrande flies high over the top rope, straight into the face of the original West Side players, and these APW fans here in Vallejo are loving every minute of it.
You saw the West Side players in a huddle right there discussing. I don't know what they were talking about. Could have been grits or groceries. I'm not sure, but Boyce LeGrande definitely took advantage.
LeGrande rolls Robert Thompson back into the ring. So far, he's doing great. Just like you said, Mikey, he's beating all odds. He's taking it to these three guys. Technically just two, but you always have to configure and count on the Mac Daddy getting his 2 cents in. And Boyce LeGrande just in the full mount position on top of Robert Thompson, pounding away with those stiff right hands right to the face.
Boyce LeGrande has revenge on his mind right now. We know the history between him and Robert Thompson, and we're seeing it happen right before our eyes right now. We're seeing revenge.
For so long, these two were APW favorites. The fans just loved these guys. They were the West Side players, 2000. They were undefeated as a tag team. It was unheard of, unprecedented. Oh, modified tombstone pile driver from the bomb, Robert Thompson. And it looks like the momentum has finally changed. Boyce LeGrande flat of his back in the middle of the ring, trying to recover from such a high impact move from Robert Thompson.
As you said, Joseph, one of the best teams of all time in APW, definitely Boyce LeGrande and Robert Thompson, but right now, evidently, it looks like this team is dissolved permanently.
The West Side players, 2000, Thompson and LeGrande, they rewrote the record books. They took the APW Tag Team Championship and ran with it. The fans loved them for it, and they always did the right thing there in APW. But just a few weeks ago, as you saw here on APW Tonight, Robert Thompson made a change to the dark side, if you will, and joined forces with the shooter Tony Jones and the Mac Daddy Jimmy Ripp, and formed the original West Side players, and they have been wreaking havoc on APW stars since then. And now they're putting their own brand of APW magic right on Boyce LeGrande by himself, without a partner, a handicap match here tonight in Vallejo.
I don't understand this at all. I don't understand this strategy. He came out here by himself. I was sure that somebody would join him. He beat the odds for a little bit. Right now, the numbers are catching up to him.
Boyce is a very passionate young man. He believes very heavily in the things that he believes in. And he promised Thompson, he said, even if I have to take you on by myself, I will do it. You will not do the things to me that you've done in the past few weeks and not have to answer for it. and now he may be paying for it, Mikey. He ran in and he may have gotten in over his head. He may have taken that proverbial bite bigger than he can chew.
You have to respect Boyce for his motives, but throughout history, pride has made men do very stupid things.
And really, that's what this match is all about now. It's all about pride. Boyce LeGrande standing up for himself and doing what he thinks is right for himself and for his career here in All Pro Wrestling. Tony Jones reverting to the dirty underhanded tactics, a rake of the eyes down the bootlaces, and there he goes with a blatant, obvious choke on the second rope. Referee Mario Long warning Jones to be, oh, look at that. Robert Thompson, leg draped across the head of Boyce LeGrande, choking him blatantly right on the second rope. LeGrande has got to get out of that corner. The West Side players are a phenomenal tag team, and I'm sure double and triple teams will abound if he doesn't get out of that corner.
And what you saw right there by him hanging him over the ropes, you saw him squeezing the air out of his body. Boyce LeGrande cannot continue in this match and fight two men with no energy left.
If a man can't breathe, he can't fight. It may be dirty, it may be underhanded, but hey, it's good strategy. These guys are taking it to Boyce LeGrande. They have a point to prove here also. These fans love Boyce LeGrande and hate the original West Side players, and they're taking their frustration out on Boyce LeGrande now.
The West Side players, they thrive off the crowd's boos. They don't care for the crowd doesn't care for them. They wouldn't have it any other way.
The crowd can boo, the crowd can chant, they can be as nasty and vicious as they want, and that just adds fuel to the fire for the original West Side players. They love it, they eat it up. That's exactly what they want. They want the fans to get down on them, and that gives them the energy they need and that drive that they want from the dark side to take it to whoever they're fighting. And this week it just happens to be someone they love to get their hands on, Boyce LeGrande, the bad boy of APW.
We're going to see something big here, Joseph Lee.
I can feel it. Here it comes. Oh, a huge side slam suplex from Robert Thompson off the top rope. That's got to take it out of both guys, but most specifically Boyce LeGrande. He was on the receiving end of that, and wisely, the crafty veteran that he is, Robert Thompson rolls over and makes the tag to the shooter, Tony Jones.
Right now what you're seeing, Joseph Lee, you're seeing Tony Jones doing what he does best on the mat, pummeling him. Right now he has him up. You see the kind of strength that he has. He's manhandling Boyce LeGrande right now.
Oh, running power slam there from the shooter, Tony Jones. I wonder if that's a move he picked up in his 5 years of wrestling at San Francisco State University. Somehow, I don't think that's really a legal collegiate move, but nonetheless, it's perfectly legal in the world of professional wrestling and APW. Sending Boyce LeGrande into the corner, and now he's driving the boot. What's that? That's music. I've never heard this.
I have no idea,
before.
Joseph Lee, what is this?
Tony Jones sees something he doesn't like. What's going on? Holy crap! It's Super Destroyer 2000 has come out to the ring. Let's just hope he's not siding with the original West Side players.
The fans are ready for the sides to be evened up. Is it too late, Joseph? Is it too late right now? Can Boyce make that tag?
One thing's for sure, Mikey, it's never too late. Never say never. And the Super Destroyer 2000 has gone into the corner of Boyce LeGrande and is anxiously waiting and hoping, praying, just quivering to get a tag. He wants his chance to take a shot at the original West Side players. Earlier in the night, they put the beat down. They laid the smack down on Super Destroyer, and he's out here hoping to get his just revenge.
I have absolutely no idea who the Super Destroyer is. What's the relationship between him and LeGrande?
I've never seen these guys talk in the back before. They've never had any communication to my knowledge. But like I said, earlier in the night, the original West Side players made it their business to beat down Super Destroyer 2000 in his contest earlier in the evening. Now, I guess just like Boyce LeGrande, pride is a very strong thing. He's out here trying to represent himself the best way he knows how. He wants a shot at the original West Side players. The easiest way to do it right now here tonight is to tag with Boyce LeGrande. So close, almost picking up the tag, but wisely Robert Thompson lays an elbow on the back of the neck of Boyce LeGrande preventing him from making the tag, and here we go in the classic tag team wrestling, dragging your weakened opponent into your own corner, tagging your fresh partner in, and letting the beating continue. Tony Jones setting him up in the air, high fisherman suplex. That's got to take a lot out of Boyce LeGrande.
And there you see not just a normal fisherman's suplex, but a fisherman's buster, dropping him right on his head.
Boyce LeGrande taking it from both original West Side player members in the corner. Look at that. They're even faking the tag. They don't even have the common decency to follow the rules and make a good, clean tag.
It's definitely cheating, Joseph Lee, but it is effective nonetheless.
Robert Thompson in now. Again, venting his frustration and his aggression out on Boyce LeGrande. He's going to the top rope. Could it be? Could we see it? Oh, there it is, the leg drop. I was expecting the big frog splash that Robert has loved to use in the past, but he comes with the Alabama Jam, if you will, the big leg drop from the top rope. I don't know if that's a smart idea there, Mikey. Robert Thompson should be right on top of Boyce LeGrande. He shouldn't give him that opportunity to catch his breath. He may pay for that.
Right now, Robert Thompson, Tony Jones, they don't need to fly. They don't need to be tricky. They have the man beat. They need to continue to hold him down on the ground until this match is over.
Huge power bomb there from Robert Thompson on Boyce LeGrande, and Boyce just really looks destroyed. He really doesn't have any gas left. He's just been completely annihilated by the original West Side players. He's been in there on his own for a good 6, 7, 8 minutes, taking double and triple team beatings. Now he has a tag team partner that's come to the ring, ready to be a pillar of hope for him, trying to give him some aid, some assistance to help these guys, but he hasn't been able to make the tag.
Is Boyce LeGrande even coherent enough to understand that he now has a partner in his corner?
Really, you got to believe Boyce LeGrande's body has just gone into survival mode. He may not even know where he is. He's taken such a beating that he may not even realize that Super Destroyer 2000 is in the corner. You always fall back to your training. Boyce LeGrande started this match off wrestling as a single. He didn't have a tag team partner. So that's what the back of his mind is telling him. Hey, you started this match alone. You've got to get out of it alone. Hopefully, he can gain enough energy to get to the corner to tag Super Destroyer 2000 and get him in this match. There you have it, the famouser, right on the face of Robert Thompson. Boyce LeGrande making that ever so slight comeback, maybe providing himself with the opportunity he needs to get to the corner to tag Super Destroyer. There it is! He tagged the big
There we go.
man.
He's aware now. He's aware that he's there.
Super Destroyer's in. Oh, it looks like Mario Long, the referee, didn't see the tag. He thinks he thinks Super Destroyer is coming in the ring without getting a legal tag from Boyce LeGrande. He didn't see it. It was a legal tag. You saw it there right on camera, but referee Mario Long did not. So he sends Super Destroyer 2000 outside of the ring once again.
It appeared that Jones was smart enough to keep the referee tied up in that corner so that he did not see that tag.
Look at that, Tony Jones just blatantly just spitting at Super Destroyer 2000, just showing his contempt for the big guy. Another false tag by the original West Side players and Robert Thompson, the Brown Bomber, once again in, laying the leather to the bad boy Boyce LeGrande. Will LeGrande ever get to the corner to make a good tag and get the fresh man, Super Destroyer 2000, in on this contest? Oh, drops him on his face. Face buster. Both men are down once again. Who will be the first one to get up? Both of them need to make a tag. Both guys have lost a lot of energy. Both wrestlers really need to get to their corners. Super Destroyer 2000 up on the bottom rope, just imploring Boyce LeGrande, get over here. Come on, make the tag. Let's do this. I'm ready to roll.
Boyce LeGrande is inches away. He needs to make that tag right now. Ignore Robert Thompson and make that tag.
APW fans here in Vallejo trying to get behind Boyce LeGrande. He makes the tag. He makes the tag. Boyce LeGrande makes the tag. Super Destroyer's in. He's cleaning house. First Robert Thompson, then Tony Jones go down. The original West Side Power Slam from Super Destroyer. Power Slam.
Super Destroyer, he has revenge on his mind right now, Joseph Lee.
Look at it. Super Destroyer 2000 is pumped up. He's ready to take it to these original West Side players. He's got Tony Jones. Shoots him into the rope. Big shoulder block. Down goes Jones.
There you see him right there. The man is huge. He is massive. What's he doing
Mikey?
right now? What is he
He's
doing,
taking
Joseph
his mask off. You never unmask. If you're a professional wrestler, that mask is your life. Holy moly! It is Mark Smith.
Oh my goodness.
Bison Mark Smith has returned to APW. He's been gone for a year and a half, Mikey. Where's he been?
I thought he was gone forever, Joseph Lee. Maybe your sources could have found this out and let us both know before this match started.
I cannot believe it. Super Destroyer 2000 was Bison Mark Smith. He had us fooled all along.
I had absolutely no idea. I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
Well, nonetheless, he's here, and he's here to support Boyce LeGrande in a tag team match against the original West Side players. This is a title match. These guys could come out of this as APW Universal Tag Team Champions. Can you believe it? Anything could happen here in APW. Samoan drop from the big one, Mark Smith.
Double team, double team.
Could it be? Oh, yeah, it is. The Swanton Bomb. Boyce LeGrande, he picks up a 3 count. He picks up a 3 count. Can you believe it?
Oh my goodness, Joseph
Boyce
Lee.
LeGrande and Mark Smith have stolen the APW Tag Team titles from the original West Side players. Did you ever think titles would change hands here tonight in Vallejo?
I still have absolutely no idea what has happened here.
We've got to get some clarification, make sure this is a legal title shot. It must be. Referee Mario Long is handing the Universal Tag Team titles over to Bad Boy Boyce LeGrande and Bison Mark Smith. Can you believe it? Who would have ever guessed? Number one, that Super Destroyer 2000 was Mark Smith. Number two, that he and Boyce LeGrande would defeat the awe-inspiring original West Side players. And the players are livid. Look at the expressions on the faces of the original West Side players. They cannot believe that they've been beaten by a tag team that's never even tagged together before.
And they should be hot. They expected to face Jardy France. Mark Smith was in there. They didn't expect that at all. They were totally surprised, and now they're without the straps.
I'll tell you, Boyce LeGrande, there's no way he's going to be complaining. He thought his partner was going to be Fly Daddy, Jardy France. Jardy had to leave immediately to go wrestle for Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan on one of their junior heavyweight tours, their initial junior heavyweight tournament, if you will. And here he has picked up an unexpected partner in Super Destroyer 2000. It turned out to be Mark Bison Smith.
Even though both men won the titles, you really have to be happy to be Boyce LeGrande right now. He's leaving with the title, with his woman, and he got revenge over someone who turned his back on him, his former best friend, Robert Thompson.
Thanks for joining us here on APW Tonight. We'll see you next time.
Once again, be sure to join us for the APW King of Indies Tour this coming weekend at the Pacific Sports Center on Mare Island in Vallejo, Saturday, July 28th. It's going to be a show too hot to handle. Now, next week, here on APW Tonight, we'll bring you the superb title contest between Mike Modest and Vic Capri from Pacifica and the Vinny Massaro versus B-Boy match from Vallejo. Both were awesome matches. Now, okay, the guys at the control room are telling me that they think Boyce LeGrande is arriving at the studio now. I think we have a camera out there.
So easy to hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's go do our show. Well, you know how to take them turns, but don't let them on the curve anyway. Not like it matters. It doesn't mean nothing.
Fans, I don't know what to tell you. We were expecting Boyce LeGrande to show up for his interview. That was his car. That obviously wasn't him. That's the original West Side Players with Jimmy Ripp. And they are obviously on the way into the studio. I have no idea what they have on their mind. I'm sure they'll tell us very shortly.
What you doing, man? Huh? What you doing?
I'm doing a show.
I told you last week. This show is now the Players Club. Yeah. This show is now the Players Club show. You understand me? So what you doing with the lights on and everything? Wasn't no players in the house? But you know what? Up close, you're kind of cute. You know that? I might put you on the street and make a little money off you. Come here. Come with me. Come with me. Come on. Have a seat there, come. All right, y'all. All right, so now that I'm in proper attire, we can host this show now. All right?
Kind of embarrassed
So-
to be here, Jimmy.
Well, I don't blame you, man. I'm kind of embarrassed to be here too. But at least, you know, don't I look good with this tie? Look,
Good.
All right, man.
You look good. You look real
What's that?
professional.
Walgreens.
What's this?
What's up, Walgreens? What's up with that?
Sorry,
oh,
dude.
oh
It
man.
goes good with what you got on, too.
All right. So anyway, I don't know why they started the show without us. This is a Players Club now. I don't know who thought, man, stupid APW signed down.
That's right, dude.
I don't know who
It's
told
our
them they
house.
could do that.
It's
I did
our
not give
house.
anybody permission. And they better not show them no matches either, especially not that one where we got robbed, where APW Politics stepped in again, tried to hold a player down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When they got Mark Smith coming out there in that match.
Hey,
He
man,
didn't even
hey.
belong in it.
You notice how good we look on TV, man?
It's all good, baby boy.
Now, I look good sitting next to you two. I mean, you know, that's
Let's
my
talk
reason.
about this match, though, man.
Yeah, the match.
Roman
we got-
Alexander, the promoter. What's up with that?
Well, you know, when you tell it like it is, all he's gonna try to do is stab you in the back. He don't like people to tell it like it is. He likes you little golden boys who keep their mouths shut and kiss babies and shake fans' hands. Well, we ain't about all that.
We're too real.
Yeah, we keep it real, and we staying real. Period. So they better not have shown that match where y'all got robbed, because Mark Smith didn't have no business being in that match at all. Didn't nobody invite him. Wasn't no contract signed. But somehow some stupid little loophole, and Roland Alexander all of a sudden in business with his golden boy Boyce LeGrande holding the belts again. Well, forget all that. We ain't
Hey.
playing that.
I'm 10% sure I know who's behind all that crap, too.
Oh man, I'm 90% sure of the other half. So you know what? Let's talk about July 28th, Vallejo, California. We got Max Justice as our partner
That's right.
against the Snot Brothers from Silicon Valley. Boy, you might be something back out in the suburbs, but when you come in the hood, boy, you ain't about nothing. And we're gonna teach you that the hard way. And Dilip Singh should have stayed in your own country, homie, because when you step to the players, you ain't about it at all. And we're gonna show you what time it is.
That's right, baby. Tell them.
That's right.
I still don't understand why we're in the ring with these people, dude.
We should be getting a title rematch. That's not right. But believe me, I'm gonna look into it. Don't you worry about that. So July 28th, we're gonna see. And you know what else? You guys, I thought about it, but this place is too ghetto, man. We too good for this. You know what? Let's go back to the hood, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Take this Walgreens tie off.
Cable access.
Cable there. Call us when you get the TNN.